Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in them. Colossians 3 verse 23 says that whatsoever you do, work it with all your heart, as serving the Lord and not human masters. Now I'm here to talk about a relationship. Relationships are things that we go into them always wishing that people should work for us, and we forget to know that we can work for other people. We should always take relationships like an empty basket each time we are going into a relationship. Be it we want to have like same-sex relationship or opposite-sex relationship, let's always have it at the back of our mind that we are going into that relationship empty-handed. Literally having to put in a lot of things in that little basket that is empty, Most relationship fails not because people do not love each other. It's because one party actually expects a lot from the other party. And when they start expecting too much, what happens is it fails. So many marriages are failing not because people do not love each other. So many people cheat not because they really want to cheat, but it's just because they are in a relationship that one party actually is putting into that little basket a lot more than the other person. So I'm standing out here today to tell somebody, you should learn so much to put in something in that basket. If you cherish that relationship so much, trust me, drop some little thing in that basket. Just try to make it spicy. Put in something in that basket that will make your relationship stay for long. Go into it as Colossians 3 verse 23 says. Walk like never before. Don't act like you're saving a human master. Just act like you're saving God. Be it your marriage. Walk in your marriage as if you're saving God and not man. Not the husband that you're married to. Not the wife that you're married to. Because when you do that, trust me, you will have a better relationship. Most of the time we have separation because one person puts in a lot in that relationship. And when they start putting in a lot, the other parties start thinking like, hey, I think this other person is so desperate to be with me. But no, it's not true. In love, you don't see desperation. In love, you don't have to judge the other party, What you have to do is, go with the flow. We should learn so much to love the people we are in a relationship with. If we have our friends, we should love the relationship and put in things in that relationship. Let's not just make it weigh one-sided. When it starts weighing one-sided, that's what happens for the relationship to start breaking down. Let's try as much as possible to put in 100% in it. Let's not just start fading, when the other person is not putting. Let's keep putting in. When we keep putting in that basket, trust me, the other person in the long run may turn around to start putting in that basket. But in the first place, why will you get into a relationship with somebody? Why will you have a friend that you don't want to sacrifice for them? Why will you get married to your wife when you don't want to sacrifice for them? I stand out here to tell somebody, sacrifice for your relationship. God loves love. Like he loves love. So we should learn how to love the people that we are attached to. Be it your classmate that you like so much and you want that person to be your friend. Trust me, there is a sacrifice behind it. You cannot expect to have somebody as a friend, then you don't want to sacrifice for them. You cannot expect to get married to a woman or a man, then you're expecting to just stay there and you're not working for that relationship. It is an empty basket. You both need to put in something in that little basket. Because when it gets full, you both are going to pour it out and you start putting in again. Please, let's learn how to grow our relationships. Let's learn how to put our relationship under the canopy of God. Let's learn the love, the Christ-like love that God shows us in his word. Let's try to love unceasingly and grow that relationship. If we actually take on all these things, what will happen is so many relationships will be saved, So many relationships, will grow and there will be less divorce in the world today. Because so many people separate, so many people divorce. You see somebody today. That's why most people don't want to get married. So many people don't want to end up somewhere because they are just scared that basically, maybe I'm going over there, I will end up putting in a lot. And it hurts when you are the only person putting in. It really hurts because you don't know. The other person will think that you're so desperate to be with them. But trust me, in love, you don't see desperation. In love, you don't think about things like that. Please, my brothers and sisters, let's learn how to love. Let's learn how to grow that love by putting something, just chipping in, watering that relationship for it to grow. Thank you all for watching and have a blessed day. Love you all. Bye.